Hi everybody. I'm not dressed up today, thank God. However, I do want to rant. And I want to rant because there are people in this country who have real passion for food, who make some fantastic food. And then there are people in this country who have completely butchered what food is all about. I am part of Ludlow Food Centre, which in itself is part of the Earl of Plymouth's estate. On the estate we grow wheat. That wheat goes to a water mill just the other side of the border in Powys. It's milled into flour, it comes back to us to make bread. And bread is what I really want to talk about. We have 5 bakers at the food centre and we're baking bread 7 days a week. We're using the best flour that we can buy because we're growing it ourselves, and we are making probably 15 different types of bread. They're made by a mother and daughter team essentially, and they love what they do. They wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day to go and do what they love doing, which is just simply making bread and cakes. That's what they love to do. Now, Anna is in her sort of 30s. When she was a teenager, she started a sourdough culture. I don't know if anybody's ever made sourdough before, but it starts with a culture. And when you make sourdough, you need quite a bit of this culture, and especially when you're making it in the quantities that we do. And she's actually grown this culture herself. She's fed it with flour and water every day for 20 years. And she still has the same sourdough culture she had when she was a teenager. And that sourdough culture makes this bread. Lovely little sourdoughs, okay? Now this is real bread. It's got proper texture, it's got lovely flavour, it's got 20 years worth of love and attention in it, okay? That is bread. I went to a local shop this morning and I bought this. Anybody eaten this? Braces. I've never heard of it, to be quite honest, but it is indicative of what all bread in this country has become. If you go to a supermarket, you buy this. Now, for me, that shouldn't be called bread. It should be illegal to call this bread because there is no substance in this. Look. That's a slice of bread. Catch. Or don't catch. Right? I wouldn't even feed that to ducks. I don't think it's worth feeding it to anybody or anything. It is the most pathetic excuse for food. This is not food. This is absolute... I won't say it. I put it in my email. But people are charging money for this. I spent £1.40 on this loaf of bread. Okay? £1.40 for that. For something which is just absolute crap. This is £1.49. Admittedly smaller, but I can't squash it into anything apart from a loaf of bread. That is bread. All I would ask is please stop buying that because it's not worth it, and please start finding this because you will never ever look back. And one more thing, if you are any wheat intolerant people here, anybody who can't eat bread, any hands? Yeah? Okay. Most doctors are diagnosing wheat intolerance at the moment as a kind of a big hot thing, a hot topic. I've spoken to 3 people recently who've all been diagnosed wheat intolerant and asked them what sort of bread they used to eat. And they used to eat that. Okay? All of them have started eating bread like this, and they don't have a problem. So it's not wheat intolerance, it's just intolerance to crap food. So please, find something that's worth eating and stop buying things that are absolutely worthless. Thank you.